Hello there guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I will show you how to make this type of animation in which you click on this arrow and it changes your entire template and with the animations. And here we have our total all of the slides, templates, content, and you can also go back onto this template. So let me show you how to make this amazing template in just 6 minutes. Let's start. First of all, let's clean up our template and we're gonna go to insert tab and pictures, and I'm gonna insert one of my ice cream PNGs that I have copied. What I'm gonna do is remove this background. You can use Canva for that and go to format background, and I'm gonna use a gradient, and for that I'm gonna use two gradient stops, one with a brown orange image. So what I'm gonna do is just change the colors from the gradient stop, and from here I can also change its position. I'm gonna be using radial for this radial gradient. Let's insert a text box in which we're gonna type our title. Let me just type it down, and then we're gonna just change the font. The font I'm gonna use is Aharoni font. No, wait, you can also use impact font, either Aharoni if you want more space for it, or you can just use impact. So I'll be going for impact. Let me just send it to the back of changing its color to white. Go to text effects and go to shadow and give it this 5th number shadow and just move it a bit on top. Duplicate it using Ctrl plus D key, and then what I'm gonna do is just decrease the size very much, and we're gonna give it a left side alignment and put it on top right here. The next thing we have to do is add our other elements such as a strawberry. So I'm just gonna insert that flavors, whatever flavor we have right here. I'm just gonna insert its PNG. Next, I'm just gonna decrease their size and I'm just gonna put it right here about 4 times, and then rotate them in different directions and put them above and some of them below. I'm just gonna just duplicate it and increase the size. Go to artistic effects and give it blur. Go to format shape and we're gonna increase the artistic effects blur. From here you can choose whatever the value you want, but according to your image. As I'm using the strawberry, I want it to be visible with the gradient, so I'm just gonna give it a bit of radius. Close your format background and format shape panel, and I'm just gonna insert a small circle onto my template. Remove its outline and first give it a same height and width. Make sure that both are same and both are an odd number. That makes it easier to use a middle of this shape. Then all I'm gonna do is just change its color to white, and we're gonna go to right click on it and increase its transparency from the format shape option. I'm gonna insert an arrow. An arrow line would be okay, which is pointing to the white side. Then I'm gonna make sure that it is colored white as well. Group this using Ctrl plus G, and we're gonna duplicate it using Ctrl plus D and put it onto the back side after just rotating it like this. So we have 2 arrows, one for the forward, one for the backward. What I'm gonna do next is add my content text just below our title. Duplicate this slide and go to the next slide. I'm gonna change everything. I'm just gonna insert my other text and whatever the contents I want. For example, I'm gonna change my title to the next flavor that I have, which is gonna be chocolate instead of strawberry. So what I do is just decrease this ice cream size, and I'm just gonna rotate it and put it out of my template and insert another ice cream PNG into my design. This PNG is of chocolate flavor, so what I'm gonna do is decrease the sizes of all these strawberries and then move them upwards. After straightening them, I'm just gonna move them up outside of my template. Also, what I'm going to do is put chocolate in place of all of my strawberries. So what I basically do is just put these chocolates but rotate them as well, and make sure that some of them are big and some of them are small. And also make sure that they are not placed wherever I have placed my strawberries, or not in the same angle, because I want the animation to show. For these blurred images, we're just gonna move them to the left and divide out of my template. Next, for these two chocolates, we are just gonna place one chocolate right into the bottom left part, and same for the top right corner. And I'm gonna give it artistic effect of blur again. Go to the background. I'm gonna use eyedropper to give the like a color of brown and a light brown color for the middle. So this is basically my gradient. If you like this, you can just use it for your design. Basically that depends on your image. So I'm just gonna copy my second template's image onto the first template and move it below, but increase its size. And for the chocolates, I'm gonna also copy all of them and paste them onto my first template, but we're gonna move them below instead of moving them up. And make sure that you use shift key for that and place them like this, but also rotate them in the other direction of what they originally were. Now it's time for the blur chocolates. I'm just gonna place them onto left and right of the first template. Next, we're gonna select all of these and give them a morph transition. So here we go, we have given them morph transition. Next step is how to hyperlink this entire template. After making many templates, I have to hyperlink all of them. So basically what I do is click on this next arrow, go to action, and we're gonna click on hyperlink to and to the next slide. For this backward arrow, we're gonna just click on previous slide, and we're gonna do the same process again. Next, what I do is just make several copies of my templates but in different flavors. After doing that, I'm just gonna give it a morph transition. So yeah, this is the final result. If you like this video and if you understood this tutorial, you can just ask me in the comments as well. And if you understood this, then you can just also get this template. I will upload it onto my Patreon, so don't forget to check the link in the description below. I will add it a bit later. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.